Yo, how are we doing, everybody? It is time once again to play some Pokemon Emerald. There we go. Alright, let's start our timer. So yeah, we're at 20 plus hours. Oh boy. I mean, well, 20 hours plus the minutes. Time to body Wally. Do I fight Wally again? Oh yeah, I have to go over to the left side, don't I? I forgot to do that. Yeah, I did some, grinding off screen. So yeah, like, everybody's like level 20 except for Rattata. And yo, Coal Rocket just subscribed to tier 1 sub, subscribed for 12 months in a row. Yo, let's go, Coal Rocket! Saying 1 year and hi, yo, Coal Rocket, man, thank you so much, dude, that is crazy. Yo, I have a good number of 12-year-month subscribers now. You guys are so nice to me, way too nice. Yo, thank you very much, Coal Rocket. I appreciate it, man. Have I fought these girls? No, I have not. Legend says, so Watson got bodied? What else is new? My Myena is new. Like, I think, when I ended the stream, my Puccina was like level 2 or something. Yeah, nah, we leveled him up a lot. It took a while, but, you know, super worth. You're fighting and psychic type, aren't you? So, fight should deal neutral damage? I think it deals neutral damage. I want to say that's the case. Alright, yeah, we're good. Wasn't 100% there. Oh my goodness, why do you have to detect every turn? You can do something else, can't you? Ah, jeez, man. But yeah, nah, I've been not up to anything crazy today. Just playing the video games as usual. I was chilling in King Hippo's stream for quite a while today. I was having a lot of fun hanging out there. 'Cause he's playing this, yeah, let me switch to menu? I don't know, it's not going to be very strong in the next gym. Let's keep using Myena for now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was in King Hippo's stream. 'Cause he's playing this, like, Super Mario 64 ROM hack or something. It's really, really cool. I really like it. Like, the levels look pretty cool. I mean, some of them are a little goofy, but nah, man, it seems pretty interesting overall. I really like the whole, how it has music for, like, a bunch of different games. Like, oh, the Get Good didn't go through, that's weird. Thought my bot, nope, is not joined. There we go, now my bot's on. Oopsie doopsies. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, how it has music from so many games. And it's so nostalgic, man. Music, video game music just hits me. Cause like, yeah, you know, obviously music in general is nostalgic, but video game music just hits me that much harder. So like, I'm hearing, like Rayman 1, Mario and Luigi, Superstar Saga, what else was there? I think there was some Paper Mario music. I think there was also Yoshi's Island. I haven't played Yoshi's Island in like forever, man. Yeah, just hearing the music from all of those games, it was really nice. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Already fought him? Oh, okay. What about you? Nope. What up, lady? Yeah, Doomsday got the Get Good in. It's in there. Oh yeah, she has 6 Pokemon and they're all babies. I don't wanna fight a bunch of babies. Alright, should I switch my Pokemon, level up something else? I don't think I'll be using Reddit so much anyways. Like, I imagine for the gym leader, because the next gym leader uses fire and ground type Pokemon, so I think I'll use Tin Swampert for that. Like, they can use Sunny Day, so they'll be able to you know, they won't be taking the full damage from Water Gun, but they're still weak to ground type attacks. Ground does not resist ground, so fire ground types are still ×2 weak to ground type attacks. I think we'll mostly use him. As far as backups go, I don't really think we have any real backups. I think that the best one is Myena, actually. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and focus on leveling him. I think that's a good idea. Quote 261. My bot, it only likes 10th Doctor, man. Yeah. No, my bot, it's special sometimes. Sometimes it only wants to, like, I don't know. Like one person in chat is what it is. I mean, I think everyone is equal, but my bot can be really picky sometimes. It is what it is. Rest in peace, Super 2 bot. Where is the equality? Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really do in the town over here to the left. I mean, I'm pretty sure we, like, can destroy that tunnel that leads between here and, what is it, Rustboro, I think it's called? Where, we fought Roxanne? I don't think we, like, get anything for that. And I don't think we, yeah, there's no Pokemon over here either. I think you can pick up some black sunglasses or something. I guess I could do that. Far away, deep in Evergrande City, is the Pokemon League. The trainers who gather there are all frighteningly well skilled. In the Pokemon League, I think the rules say that you have to battle the Elite Four all in a row. If you lose to any of them, you have to begin your challenge again from the first one. That's intense, man. What's this? Wanda's house? Who's Wanda? My daughter's boyfriend is a very driven and passionate sort of person. Been digging the tunnel non-stop just so he can see my daughter. My daughter's a little concerned, so she goes out to the tunnel a lot. Sounds familiar? I'm not... What do you mean? I'm not digging any tunnels for nobody, I'll tell you what. Oh, Vince, Wally's next door. But boy, there's something I have to tell you. And yo, Skylar is in here, how we doing? Yo, and I like that emote. It's a silly emote. This natural environment is doing wonders for Wally's health. Maybe it's not just the environment. It could be Pokemon that are giving the boy hope. I lost you, Vince, but I'm not feeling down anymore, because I have a new purpose in life. Together with my Ralts, I'm going to challenge Pokemon gyms and become a great trainer. Please watch me, Vince. I'm going to be stronger than you. When I do, I'm going to challenge you to another battle. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Challenge me to another battle, be stronger than me. Yeah, we'll see about that. Yo, Skylar with the host. Yo, Skylar. Again, thank you. Much appreciation. The way the winds blow, volcanic ash is never blown in this direction. The air is clean and delicious here. Living here should do wonders for even frail and sickly people. I kinda remember the volcano ash blowing over here. Maybe I misremember though. Let me see your Pokemon. I'll check to see how much it likes you. Oh, your Pokemon. It likes you quite a lot. It seems to want to be babied a little. The Myena? Vexgina? Yo, Vex does not need to be babied. Ah, so lazy. Did you see the cave next to the Pokemon Mart? There's a guy in there who's trying to bust up boulders so he can bust out through to the other side. It'd be great if we could go through. We'll make it easy to visit Rustboro. You just figured out how to host? Oh, okay. My Pokemon and I, we've been riding a hot winning streak. So I decided to make my battle tent debut in this town. Yeah, good luck with that, friends. Yo, Inviso's in here saying hello, Mr. Vinxalot. How you doing, Inviso? My papa told me. He says this tunnel is full of timid Pokemon. They get all scared of loud noise and make a big uproar. And yo, Grand Magusta with the host. Yo, Grand Magusta! How we doing, man? Thanks for the host. So they had to stop the big tunnel project. There's one man who's trying to dig the tunnel by himself. The doctor says, so I'm guessing you bopped Watson? You had to go to sleep before I took him on? Yes, I did bop Watson. He was easy peasy. Marshtomp took out all four of the Pokemon. It was just Mudshot, 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 Mudshot. GG. I mean, it did actually take 2 or 3 hits on the Manectric, but we got a crit, and that was that. Easy every time. Wait, what did I just pick up? I wasn't paying attention. I got a HP up. We will give that to Ken Swampert. Why not? Ren Magusa was saying, hey Vinx, good luck and have fun with the Nuzlocke. I gotta go sleep because Uni OP. Just wanted to drop you the host and wish you good luck and a lot of fun. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. It was super nice of you. Alright, we have to find his glasses. He dropped them. There they are. You just woke up, Skylar? Yo, that's cool, man. His glasses, may I see them for a second? These are black glasses. Not what I'm looking for. Maybe my glasses aren't around here. Okay, bye! Legend saying plus speed minus attack. This is nice for special attackers. Oh, is that what, one of my Pokemon was? I wasn't, like, really paying attention. I thought it said what your, stat increases and stuff were. I guess no, I just get to see the natures. Yeah, serious, impish, quirky, lonely, sassy, and hardy. Okay. You're on the grind on Fortnite? Yo, do it, Skylar. Yo, you gotta get that, chicken dinner, man. Number 1, winner, chicken dinner. Easy peasy. I've, actually never gotten number 1 in Fortnite. I've gotten in the top 10 a few times, but yeah, I think the best I've ever done is 7th place. Never gotten all the way to, number 1. I wish, man. But insane timid? Timid Pokemon are the reason the tunnel wasn't finished. Ah, yep. Yeah, no, I didn't really think about, like, the stats. I was just like, oh, the Pokemon's timid. It doesn't wanna do anything uncouth to upset anyone. Yo, Dark-type attacks, being able to body Rock-type Pokemon is pretty cool. Now, Machop. Let's just take it easy, okay? No karate chops. Good sir. Yeah, no. I am definitely weak to fighting. I didn't think he could knock me out in one hit or anything, but I was still worried. Yo, man. I'm always sad about Dark being special until I'm fighting Rock-type Pokemon. Every time I'm fighting a rock type, and it's like, oh, I can just bite the rock and win the fight? Yo, let's go! Found 1 Max Ether. What's up, lady? On the other side of this rock, my boyfriend is there. He's not just digging the tunnel to come see me. He works his hands raw and rough for the benefit of everyone. How nice of him. I'll just use Rock Smash. Zigzagoon. Wow, you shattered that boulder blocking the way. To show you how much I appreciate it. Lucky to have this HM. Oh, is HM04? That's Surf, isn't it? Oh no, that's Strength. If a muscular Pokemon were to learn that, it would be able to move even large boulders. Wanda, now I can see you anytime. That's wonderful. Please take some rest at my home. When do I get Surf? Oh yeah, that's after Norman, isn't it? I have to beat the 5th gym leader before I get Surf. That's fine, that's fine. I don't need Surf. Yeah, having Strength will probably be beneficial. I'm glad I didn't skip out on that. You told me it was worth it? Yeah, definitely worth it, man. I like just completely forgot that I needed to go over there. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it. But yeah. Someone mentioned something about Wally, and I was like, oh yeah, Wally lives over there. Maybe I should go check that out. Alright, 1 bicycle. Who's my second slot? Okay, Fire-type Pokemon, I'm gonna be fighting soon. They're Fire-ground type. All my Pokemon are pretty much bad choices. It is what it is. You come from Maulville? You should be full of energy. When you're as famished as I am, there's no room for pity. Yeah, that's understandable. I personally find it hard to pity people when I'm very hungry. Alright, Shroomish, Numel. Yeah, Numel is, absolutely ground type, so he doesn't care for any of my electric type attacks. But Shroomish is grass type and also resists them. So I guess we'll quick attack the Shroomish. It did no damage. It did none. And burns. Well, it's not ideal. Burn and Leech Seed, that is just not the best. Alright, I should be able to knock out the Numel. And I don't think the Shroomish will be able to knock me out. Yeah, I might have been burned. Oh yeah, burn is physical attack. I again was like, oh yeah, let me use this helping hand so I can boost the damage of this bite so I can guarantee the KO. The burn's gonna reduce my attack by half, but no. Bite special! We were just taking advantage of bite being special for the rocks. Oh man. So hard to remember all these things. Ah, oh, man, I thought I was gonna get that. Ooh, am I gonna die? Oh, I didn't think it would do that much damage. Well, goodbye, Vex. Goodbye, Vextina. You're a cool Pokemon for a little bit. You're a cool Pokemon. Ah, that's annoying. It's like, that's just a bad habit I have, man. Like, I spend so much time leveling up my Pokemon, but then, like, I'm playing, it's like, ugh, I don't want to switch Pokemon. That's, like, such a chore. It just hit him. I thought I would one-hit the Shroomish. It was a gamble I shouldn't have taken, but that's just how I do my Nuzlocke, man. I'm super impatient. Super duper impatient. I just throw all my Pokemon away, I swear. Alright. Well, let's heal up. Put Vextina in the PC. This also explains why Vanks is on try what now? 6? Yeah, I believe so. I think we lost to Roxanne, then Watson twice, then Brawly once. So no, this is try number 5. Alright, deposit Pokemon. Hyena. Box 14. That'll do! Gosh darn it, man. Gosh darn it! It was like the only other Pokemon I could really use. Now I don't get to use them anymore. Oh, do you have an item? You have Rattata. Oh, Great Ball, cool. Oh, this guy? I don't remember all the Pokemon this person uses. What I wouldn't give if I had a fighting type Pokemon. I don't know, I'll come back this way. I don't really have to fight them. I'll just be on my way. Just a waste of my time, I think. I'll just go this way. But I didn't say no, right? Brawly cheated. Thought 5 fails was a tiny bit high. Yes, yes, yes. So we've actually only had 4 fails so far in this Nuzlocke. We've not had 5. It was Roxanne, double Watson, and 1 Brawly. Stupid Brawly. Yeah, how did he cheat? I'm trying to remember. I went against him with, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right, his Vital Throws. The Vital Throws couldn't miss, and I was like just mud-shotting him, and he did not care. He was like, mud shots, that's not gonna do anything, man. Not gonna do nothing. Alright. Yeah, we get to catch a Pokemon in this grass, and it's gonna be... Numel. Alright, Numel. Ready to join the team, buddy? I could use a 6th Pokemon. I, just lost my Yuna. What are we gonna name this Numel? What should I hit him with? I don't think he'll knock me out in 1 hit. He's Fire Ground type, isn't he? So, I'll be able to neutrally hit him with Absorb. There's the Ember. That hurt a little bit. 20 damage. Oh, but it burned me. Of course it would burn me. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it? Right, Rattata. Leaving you. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, that name's a little long. But we can do all that. Right, no, not Pokemon. Go into the bag. Alright, so coming with me, Numel. Yeah, got him. Just Notre Dame, Hunchback is already a given. Nah, man. It's a silly name, though. Yeah, I'll just call him Vex number 2, since we lost the first Vex. Yeah, because you can do numbers in this one, right? Yeah. Vex 2. Cause yeah, Vex wanted 6 Pokemon named after him. It wasn't here to choose the Numel, but it'll have to do. Oh, he gave us a Rostberry, nice. Alright, yeah, we're gonna want to level him up, so I'm gonna throw an experience share on this guy. Yeah, there it is. And then I can't use J-Globes because it's burned now, so I guess I'll use Blue. Alright, Blue, it's up to you. What does he got? I'm strong, I won't cry if I lose. Well, that's good. I wouldn't want you to cry. You do Hunchback? Yeah, Hunchback's a decent name, I think. Ah, it's a Nuzleaf. Not gonna be hitting that too hard. We're doing Disney movies? Hey, man. We can do any theme. I have nothing against any of these themes. But yeah, nah. I just wasn't feeling the name. Let's just go Mach Punch, because you're a Dark type. And it's a crit! Good night, Nuzleaf! Thanks for the fight! Easy peasy. You just said you wouldn't cry. You lied. And yo, Ben Dominator's in here with the hello. How you doing, Ben? Hopefully you're doing well today. Alright, what Pokemon do you have, Missy? Just 2 Pokemon. First one's a Tailo. Oh, a flying type Pokemon, you say? Well, well, well. Fancy seeing you here. Goodbye, Tailo. Goodbye. Aw, 106 XP. Give me more than that. Lombre, water grass type, so I can deal neutral into him. Do it! Ooh, paralyzed. Maybe unable to move? Nah, he's good. Get out of here, Lombre. Legend says you just got a Rostberry. I know your thought process with the potions over berries, but still. If you mean, like, trying to, use the Rostberry, I don't really feel like that's needed right now. You can just level up Blue. Yeah, I can't go that way yet. Come back there later. Uh-oh, I don't want to fight him yet. Probably just has a bunch of Rock-type Pokemon. Let's see, Invisa says, Vinx, have you ever thought about the fact that you're... Oh, I get to catch another Pokemon here. Ending these other trainers' Nuzlocks? And maybe you're actually the villain of this game, not the hero. No, I am the hero! And I'm gonna catch this Torkoal real quick. Not that I need him since I just got the Numel, but... I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and Thunder Wave him real quick. Oh, it's paralyzed, it can't move! Let's put him into the yellow. There it is. A little paralyzed. Alright, get into the ball. 1 Pokeball, 1 Torkoal. Please and thank you. But yeah, like, look, if the other trainers are on Nuzlocke and they're up here with only 1 or 2 Pokemon, they gotta figure things out, man. They gotta figure things out. Getting this far and only have 1 or 2 Pokemon, that's no good. Now, what am I gonna name this Torkoal? He's a fire turtle? Yeah, there's another one in, like, Sun and Moon. He's, like, Turtonator or something like that? I don't remember. Torkoal. Fire Turtle. What's the name of the, like, legendary turtle in, like, Japanese and, like, Chinese? Not, like, lore necessarily, but, like, the 4-directional celestial beings? It's Ginbu, right? Is it Ginbu? I want to say it's Ginbu. Let me think before I accept this, because yes, Suzaku is the phoenix, Seiryu is the dragon, Byakko is the tiger, so that only leaves Ginbu. It's gotta be Ginbu. The turtle's name is Inviso? No, that's not the name. Ginbu. Now, Inviso is saying Pokedex voice from the cartoon, Torkoal, a regional Pokemon restricted to India and surrounding countries, will be at Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago this summer. Well, that's nice. Wouldn't want it not to be. Ginbu rings a bell. Yeah, if you played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, they named one of the islands Ginbu. One of the Titans, I guess, whatever they call them. Oh, I could have got him a Chop. Oh, I would have really liked to have the Machop instead of a second fire type. I don't need 2 fire types. But work with what you got. Oh, Vex 2, level 16. He's getting there, man. Machop would have been a nice team addition over Torkoal. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like, the Torkoal is kind of redundant. But, like, if I would have had a fighting-type Pokemon to put onto the team, or, not fire, fighting-type Pokemon, like, that is going to be so good against, Norman. I don't know about Norman, guys. I think he's going to body us really, really hard. I'm a little bit scared about fighting him. Uh-oh. Can catch a Pokemon on this route. What do we got? It's a Marill. Well, I haven't caught a Marill yet, so let's go ahead and catch this Marill. I don't really think I need another water type, but maybe it'll make Flannery easier, I guess. I don't know if I would need the Marill, though, because I already have Marshtomp. Super Sin Slayer saying in the anime, Torkoal wasn't all that useful either. Fair enough. No, I didn't watch too much of the Ruby and Sapphire anime. Like, I watched the first episode, because I was like, oh, cool, there's a new series of Pokemon. And then, like, I watched the episode, and I was like, yep, this is so far behind me now, and I just stopped watching it. Well, not that I'd really, gotten back into it, I just watched the first episode. That was all I needed. Alright, yeah, we're gonna name this one Pika-Blue. Pika-Blue. Gotta be that Pika-Blue. Everybody wanted that Pika-Blue. And we're good. Alright, Legend saying, if I recall correctly, Ginbu was the Titan's name, and Tantal was the name of the villager town city on the Titan? Yes! That is absolutely correct. Good old Ginbu, man. Flying around. Which I think was kind of interesting, because Zeke had a tiny turtle himself. I don't remember what the turtle's name was. But he had his own turtle, and he comes from a turtle continent. It's just so silly to me. Alright, so it's a grass-type Pokemon. I'm I'm fire ground. Let's see what we can do. Yo, what up, Shroomish? What you got? Okay, that's a tackle. That's not going to do too much to me. What you think about this Ember, though? Oh, looking a little damaged, huh? Oh, he knows Mega Drain. I could have died. Well, look at the time. I gotta go. Let's send in Catrolius. Turters? Yeah, that's right. Oh, so silly. So silly, man. I will go with Headbutt. Best character, doesn't need voice lines. What, the turtle? No, the turtle was a pretty nice character. He was a turtle. Turtles are pretty cool. Alright, get out of here, Rosalia. Get out of here! Nobody wants to hang out with your flowery self. Oh, how strong you are! You've given me quite a shock. I mean, I did open up with an electric-type Pokemon. Speaking of which, how are we doing? Yeah, we're doing pretty good overall. What is this? Rossberries? Rossberries cure burn, don't they? I want to say Rossberries cure burn. Oh yeah, and the other ones are Pekka berries, which cure poison. Definitely want to grab those. I used up all my Pekka berries last time I had any. Used them all up. I just kept getting poisoned, man. Feels bad, dude. I caught hot Pokemon in Fiery Path. Take a look. Okie dokie. Oh, it's a new Mel. I am going to not do a lot to you, because, you're a ground type. Yeah, let's just use good old Catrolius. He can get the job done. You're waiting for the topic of Xenoblade 2 to lure out 10th Doctor? Yo, man, it's free. It's free every time. Some people, might enjoy that game quite a bit. I mean, I did too. Not quite at the level that 10th Doctor did, because he's obviously like a Xenoblade fan. Because he was really big into the first one, which I had never played the first one until 10th Doctor grabbed me into it in the first place. Alright, Slugma, that is a fire-type Pokemon. Yeah, let's just go ahead and headbutt. I think it'll be fine. You're already here? Yeah, you were already here, but you weren't saying a lot. But you can always drag someone out of their lurk if you have the right topic, right? Like King Hippo, for example, like, there's been times every now and then where, like, you know, King Hippo's in chat, but, like, he doesn't say anything. And there'll be something. Maybe something he doesn't agree with, or something that he thinks is funny, and then, yeah, he'll just, you know, use one little tiny sentence with a kappa at the end. That's just how he does. Yeah, just because someone is there, doesn't mean they're saying things in chat. The lurk is real. Quote 264, I take bribes, man? Yeah, I do take bribes. Bribes are pretty good. Legend says, you'd been lurking for quite a while? Is what I was referring to, yup. Yeah, I was lurking a lot in King Hippo's stream myself earlier today. I was just kinda chilling, man. Like, and yeah, there's some interesting things going on. A few of which I wanted to comment on, but I was so comfy. Like, I didn't want to, like, actually get up and say anything. But, if you find the right conversation, you can knock anyone. Ah, oh, gosh darn it, super potion? But yeah, the right conversation can bring anyone out of a lurk. Metroid is bad, King Hippo always? Yep. Yeah, no, King Hippo does not like the Metroid games. He feels that, it's like, they do a really bad job at conveying where you need to go. I don't really feel that's the case. I think I'm pretty bad at figuring out where I'm supposed to go in most games, and I don't have that trouble in every single Metroid game except for the first one. I think the first one is the only, like, cryptic game, which is the same way I feel about Zelda. Like with Zelda 1, I can't play Zelda 1, man. I'm not about that. I think Zelda 1's pretty bad as a game. Like, obviously it's the first in the series, so obviously the other games have a lot of improvements over it. And even with that being said, there's still a pretty interesting experience to be had with the first Zelda game. But playing that game without a guide is just a bad experience. Which, yeah, I feel the same way about Zelda 2. I like Zelda 2 a lot. Because, yeah, it's funny, right? Like, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, I dislike the same things about both games. But I think of Zelda 2 way more favorably than I do of Zelda 1. And that's because I played Zelda 2 all the way through with a guide. Whereas Zelda 1, I didn't use a guide until, like, I was stuck at this one part for, like, 1 or 2 weeks. And I was like, this is dumb. Let me just figure out what I need to do. Super Sincere, how to bring Vinx out of lurk mode? Mega Man and Pokemon are stupid. Nah, that's not gonna do it. It's generally not gonna do it. Like, for me, I generally don't defend the games I like a lot. It's more that, I really knock down the games that I dislike. Like, you know, if someone's, you know, in their stream, they start talking about, oh yeah, Final Fantasy 13's a super good game, you know, that'll get me up, man. I'll be like, nope, nope, nope. All done being comfy. Let me come here and chat and let this guy know they don't know what they're talking about. Final Fantasy 13 is a garbage game, and you have bad opinions. Terrible opinions. I mean, like, it's one thing, right? It's one thing to say, like, good or bad. Like, that's really subjective. But what everyone in the world can agree with, though they might not like the phrasing, is that Final Fantasy 13 is one of the most linear games in the entire world. Like, that game is so linear, like, that it upsets me. It literally triggers me when someone says Final Fantasy 13 is a hallway simulator. That is so, like, not accurate, right? Because, like, when you think of a hallway, like, yeah, there's a lot of just walking straight, but there's also doors, you know? Hallways usually have rooms that you can go and, like, inside of. But no, Final Fantasy 13 doesn't generally do that. No. Hallways have so much more variety than what Final Fantasy 13 does. It's just a straight line. That's all it is. For almost the entire game. It's such garbage. Legend says, at that point, I think Vinx would realize that it's bait. Yeah, it just depends, man. But yeah, no. Like, we all have certain triggers. Super Sensei is saying, so we should say Sonic 06 is a great game and Fig should play it. Oh, man. That's pretty direct, but nah. I'm not trying to play Sonic 06 again, I'm really not. But it could happen, man. It could happen eventually. Zachman's been coming into my stream about once a week to donate $1 towards Silver 06. It could potentially get there as a real thing. If it gets to the top of the list, I will play it, but I'm not in a rush to do so. I can tell you that. Final Fantasy 13, the movie? Yeah, nah. That game is a movie, dude. Cause I really dislike, and this isn't just a Final Fantasy 13 thing, this is like, just entertainment in general. But yeah, I pretty much vastly dislike it when people are trying to argue the pros or cons of a game, and they don't really understand, like, how to argue these things. Like, for instance, there's The Last Jedi, the Star Wars movie. Like, that game, or that movie's been really, really divisive. And an argument that really bothers me, and worth noting, I like Episode 8. Like, I don't think it's the best movie in the world, but I thought it was pretty entertaining. But what really bothers me with Episode 8, or when people are, like, trying to defend it or whatever, they're like, oh man, everyone's so, like, annoyed when Snoke has no background, and, you know, all these powers or characters or whatever are coming out of nowhere and things aren't explained, which is the same thing they do in the original trilogy, so why don't you like that now? And it's like, how thick are you, you know? It's not a one-for-one comparison. Like, yeah, the Emperor in the original trilogy does not have, like, the backstory when that movie first came out. Like, no. And a lot of things are unexplained, especially with characters. But the original trilogy were the first 3 movies. Especially when the first movie came out, it was the first thing of Star Wars. There was no precedent, there was no universe, there were no expectations, there was nothing. Everything you did was happening for the first time. Versus, you know, this sequel trilogy, we had the prequel trilogy before that. So we have 6 movies now of a universe. And things, I'm supposed to catch this, Binda. But yeah, there's all these things that have transpired, right? All these things that have transpired now at this point, all these things that we know about the universe. So, to be 6 movies in, and then the sequel trilogy comes out, and they introduce things that don't line up, that don't make sense, that's not good, you know? You can't do that. You can't call it a sequel and be like, yeah, Luke, you know, he brought balance to the Force and there's no more Sith anymore. Like, the Sith are completely ended, which, yeah, they don't call Kylo Ren or Snoke Sith, they call them Darksiders. It's like, okay, so if they're, you know, just Darkside users, where did Snoke come from? And why was he able to corrupt Kylo Ren? Like, why did this happen? You know, we think we're gonna get answers on that. And they don't explain anything, and they're like, yeah, you know, it didn't explain anything in the original trilogy. It was like, well, yeah, but there was no story up until that point, versus episode 7 and 8, that is the continuation of 4, 5, and 6, which, you know, and also we had 1, 2, and 3. We know that the Sith have ended, so why is Snoke a thing? He shouldn't be a thing, right? They got rid of all the Sith, so why is there just this Darkseid user now? It doesn't make sense with the universe. It really doesn't. Don't forget all the books. Yeah, there's a lot of books that definitely give us a bit more. Like, I believe one of the Aftermath books hints at Snoke or something, but again, it doesn't give us any backstory. None of the books have given us any backstory on Snoke, or really tied into Kylo Ren falling into the dark side. Like, they do mention that, like, Snoke was, like, corrupting him, like, Kylo Ren when he was in the womb, which is, like, kind of weird. But it's like, okay, if that, you know, that's the universe answer, I'll take it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of all the books. There's a couple of them that are pretty good. Like, I really like the one where, like, Darth Vader and Palpatine, like, this takes place, like, before Episode 4. And yeah, they crash land on a Twi'lek planet because they're being attacked by the Twi'lek resistance. It was pretty cool. And Pyro's saying, something coming from nowhere from a series that came out of nowhere is fine. Something coming from nowhere from an established series is bad juju. They had how many years to piece it together? Exactly! Pyro understands, right? Because, like, again, I liked episode 8, but I hate the defense that people try to throw out, man. It's so dumb. It's an established universe. We have so many things now. Like, I get that a lot of the stuff's been retconned, like a lot of the old books and stuff, but there's still current books that are canon, there's comic books that are canon, the movies are still canon, the Clone Wars series is still canon, Rebels is canon. And episodes 7 and 8 just don't care. Like, they don't even care about the original trilogy, man. I mean, like, they do, but, like, not quite to the extent that they should, in my opinion. What are my favorite Star Wars games? My favorite Star Wars games would have to be... Well, my all-time favorite Star Wars game is Battlefront 2. Not the one that came out in the 2000s, but the one that came out in, like... Actually, no, was that in the 2000s? Yeah, that was in early 2000s. Alright, the one that came out in the early 2000s, not the late 2000s. The one that wasn't, you know, full of loot boxes. That game was so much fun. Right behind that, I would put, I think it's Star Wars Shadow of the Empire that came out on Nintendo 64. It's like a full-fledged adventure game, and it's like multi-genre, because it's like... Yeah, you have, like, these third-person adventures, or first-person. You can angle the camera and stuff however you want to. But, not only does it have that, but also there's, like, space battles you can do. Like, you'll be in the Millennium Falcon, or you'll be in one of those, like, snow cruisers, or whatever they're called, when you're doing the battle on Hoth. Because, yeah, that's where the game starts. Like, they find the, Rebel headquarters on Hoth. And you have to help, you know, defend against the AT-ATs and all of them. Pretty cool. And then Star Wars Republic Commando, which I think was also, like, during the 360 era. Like, that was a really good game, dude. Like, some of the mechanics were a little silly. But no, I really liked the story for the Republic Commandos. It really helped to breathe life into those characters. And then also, just the gameplay was so solid, dude. Such solid gameplay, in my opinion. Because it's like... I don't know if I can beat this new mill. Yeah, I can't Thunderwave it or anything. I should just switch. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the multiplayer? Yeah, because like, I love multiplayer. Multiplayer is always gonna make me really enjoy a game. And the Battlefront 2, like, that one obviously takes the cake when it comes to its multiplayer. However... Republic Commandos was still really good. They had really interesting weapons. I loved the health system. It was just really well balanced. Good maps as well. Really good. Pyro says, we're still in the early 2000s. Just say like a decade ago. Yeah, no, man. I mean, because I don't mean like late 2000s, because, you know, obviously there's hundreds of years in this equation. But, you know, generally when people say that, you know, there's like the zeros versus like in the tens, but I don't like phrasing it like that. It sounds weird to me. Yeah, I usually just say the early 2000s. You know, shortly after the millennium. Generally people are dumb, don't be dumb. I mean, I don't think it's dumb, right? It's like the entire point of language is to say something and for people to understand what you're saying. If someone can understand what you're saying, then you are doing a good job at using language. But, you know, if you just want to be really technical with what you're saying, I mean, that can be fun sometimes, but I'm not really a stickler for being technical. Like, for me, it really depends. Like, obviously, I just want to get my point across. So, if being really technical might obscure what I'm saying, or just take longer to say, I'm not going to do that. Someone can understand what I mean, that is the goal. Go, Spinda, get out of here. Yo, anything I can use Sparkle on, that is good. Yeah, I can be pretty technical at times. Like, it really just depends on what I'm talking about. What am I learning? Encore? I guess? I could trap someone. Yeah, I'm not gonna need helping hands. Not in a singles game. Or says, yes, I can agree with that. But we go through this cycle every 100 years. You'd think we'd learn this by now. Well, it would be cool if, more people, you know, were alive over 100 years. That doesn't happen too frequently. Not too frequently. I mean, there's a few people, man. Like, what's the, like, record right now? I think there was someone that was, like, 115, I think? It's crazy. That's so old. So old, man. The things they've lived through? Intense. Spinda? Yeah, we did catch a Spinda. I don't know how useful it's gonna be. I don't really need another normal type Pokemon, but it is what it is. A Nuzlocke is a Nuzlocke, man. Whatever the first Pokemon in the route is, that's the one I'm gonna catch. Ugh, I'm poisoned! Come on, man. You gotta do this to me? And these Pokemon aren't even dropping good XP either. Alright, let's scoot you two. And heal the poison if we can. Which, no, we can. We have, berries. Where are those? There they are. Where is it? Oh yeah, the Pekka Berry. No, don't check the tag! Oh, I do that every time. Yeah, no poison. Yo, what up, girl? You're very good at this, I must say I'm impressed. Oh, I already fought her. Who's in my second slot? Yeah, no, not you. Both of us, we collect ashes. We battle Pokemon, too. And let's see, Pyro saying, yeah, 122 is the current high score in living? Oh, dude. 122, oh man. That is really, really old, dude. That is crazy. I can't believe that. That is pretty intense. 122. Oh man. I can't even imagine that. Being that old. Like, yeah, you know, back in my day. Like, back in their days, so ancient, man! Way before computers. Way before colored television. I mean, before television, right? Yeah, just straight before television. Not even colored, man. Who needs all that? Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so old. I would love to talk to someone that was like that old. Just to like, I don't know, first to see like what kind of vocabulary do they use? It's like, I mean yeah, their vocabulary is going to evolve over the years, but at the same time, it's still going to be different. The oldest currently living person is 117. Yo, that is intense! Yo man, they were around at the start of the century, man. The 19... Oh my goodness. Maybe they've had time to figure out where these Darksiders come from? Yo, perhaps. Yo, that's gotta be crazy, right? It was like, for me, growing up, like, I didn't see the Star Wars movies in, like, theater, right? That was before I was born. I saw the Star Wars movies on VHS. A lot of people in my generation did. But these super old people, nah, man. They were watching movies way before Star Wars was even a thing. They were watching things during the Great Depression. I mean, that's where movies like really picked up at, if I remember right. Yeah, people were really depressed and they wanted to escape their problems. Apparently movies was a good way to do that. Makes sense! Makes plenty of sense to me. Yeah, you make glass or something? Oh, I have to fill up the suit stack. You know, Pyro says Japanese no less, so they've been through some serious stuff? Yeah, man. Oh, that's crazy. Because, like, Japan's changed so much in the past 100 years. Like, can you imagine that? I know I can't. Oh my goodness. Because it's like, the world's changed a lot, you know, in the time I've been alive for sure, but not at that level. Not quite. The world's so connected digitally now, versus, you know, Japan 100 years ago. Not so much. Oh, it would be so interesting. I would love to talk to them, see what kind of things they find interesting. With things they just... Oh, that's self-destruct. Don't kill me. Oh, 5 HP. Oh, 5 HP, yes. Yes, 5 HP, thank you. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, that was really scary, and that's a second coughing. Oh, don't self-destruct, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't have any fighting or rock-type Pokemon. Are they all gonna self-destruct? Tell me they're not all gonna self-destruct, please. Okay, that's a tackle. That's not a self-destruct. I appreciate that. Okay, here goes the headbutt. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he flinched. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, no self-destructs, please. No self-destructs, please. Hiroshima got nuked when they were 22 or so, if that was the case. Yeah, that's... Oh, man. Heck. So crazy. So crazy. Art says Japan 100 years ago wasn't even terribly modern for that era, if you recall correctly. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think it was. I mean, because, like, after World War II is when they had their big, like, technological renovation. Not that they, you know, had no technology or anything like that, but, you know, like, it exploded. The industry exploded, dude, and they became, like, a world leader in, that industry. I have no HP. And getting exploded on is not fun. Alright, Spinda. Gonna have to ask you to step on down. 32 when it started, 38 when it ended? Oh, okay. No, it's all good. Not all of us are history experts, or just remember dates. Remembering dates can be pretty OP. Uh-oh, the volcano's eruption is proof that the Earth is alive! The Earth's alive? Oh no! I'm not gonna get cranky, you know, that I used to drink from water bottles. Will it? I mean, what's a little plastic? Just a little bit. I've learned my ways. I don't do that anymore. Yeah, no volcanoes, please. Yo, man, I can't imagine living, like, next to a semi-active volcano, man. Like, there's so many volcanoes going off right now. But yeah, there's that... Yeah, I think there was one in Hawaii, and then one on another island nearby. But I can't remember, like, what the other island was. Yeah, those volcanoes have been going off, man. Par says, oh, this list isn't super auto-updated. This is saying the birth date was 1901. Wonder if they really are still alive a couple years later? Yeah? No way to tell, man. No, sir. Can I just skip him? Yeah, let me heal up, and then I'll go back and fight him. I don't want to use my super potions if I don't have to. Oh, that was so close on the self-destruct. I thought that coughing was going to take out my Beautifly. Like, Beautifly's not the strongest Pokemon in the world or anything, but I'm not exactly trying to lose it, you know? Should I keep Zigzagoon with me? I mean, I kinda need him for the Rock Smash. I kinda need him for that, I guess. Oh, and he gave me a Repel. Yeah, I'm not gonna need the Meryl, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, he is still living? Oh, he's 111. You don't know anymore. If they were born... If it was 1901, And it's 2018. Shouldn't they be 117? I mean, again, depending on the month they were born. Alright, Meryl, what are we gonna do? We are going to use... Yeah, discussed. Zigzag is worth holding on to. Pick up OP. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. I am a bug flying type. No, it'll be fine. I just gotta crit the Meryl. Easy peasy. Pyre says, yeah, no, you're right. I'm just able to think clearly right... Or not able to think clearly right now. Yeah, I gotcha. It happens, it happens. Alright, Lombre, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm on down, buddy. Ask you to stop doing what you're doing. We'll need to do that. Just don't. Ah! Grew to level 21, nice. This is a dream? You're sure of it? I don't think this is a dream. You're just gonna sleep right here? Okay, yeah, you do that. Whatever makes you feel better, I guess. You know, some of these trainers are just weird. Oh my goodness, I don't know why my down arrow doesn't work anymore when I use Google Chrome. It just doesn't work. Alright, Skarmory? Technically I can hit him with Absorb. That's not super good or anything. I can try to use Vex. Let's do that. Let's try to use Vex, see what happens. Yeah, Sand Attack, of course. Catching a Skarmory? No, this is a trainer's Skarmory. I already caught a Pokemon for this area. And yo, Bendominator is back! Welcome back, Bendominator. How you doing, good sir? Yo, there goes a Skarmory. Easy peasy. Yeah, I've never used a Skarmory in any of my, like, Pokemon playthroughs. Not a single time. Oh, double team? Jeez. You gotta do all that, friendo. I don't know. This is really bad. I've been hit by sand attacks. Plus, it's using double team now. It's gonna know flying type attacks. Oh, yeah, here we go. I hope it doesn't hit too hard. Quick attack. Okay, that's fine. And GG. Too bad, Skarmory would be so good. I mean, I think Steel typing would be nice. Been saying I'm good, still working on his game. Yo, nice, man. Yo, that's super cool. Yo, you don't have any, like any pictures of your game to show off at the moment, do you? I don't know, like, how far into your project you are. Either way, man, I'm wishing you the best of luck with that. Hope it goes well. 'Cause yeah, I would totally play that. Alright, so I guess I should talk to everybody? Uh-oh, there's shady characters going around, guys! You could show some pictures? Okay, nice, nice. Wait, what'd you say? It's slick and smooth and plushy. Slick, smooth, plushy. Have you already challenged Flannery, the leader of Lava Ridge Gym? The girl's grandfather was famous. He was one of the Elite Four in the Pokemon League at one point. Yeah? I don't remember a fired person in the Elite Four. Was Blaine a member of the Elite Four at one point in time, maybe? I thought she was related to Blaine. Oh, you'll put some on the Discord? Nice. Good stuff. Oh, move tutor. I don't have any heart scales, but I'll keep that in mind. Super Sin Slayer just realized the title says that Vinx is playing Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah, I just put it on the newest one. I saw another person that was doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, and they did that, and I was like, I'm curious. I wonder if this is a better way to do it or not, as far as discoverability goes. But I'll compare the numbers when I finish streaming. And see what's what. Alright, did I go in here? Uh-oh, Inviso looking at the games list. Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magma. Uh-oh. Vinx is a liar and a cheater? I'm just doing what other people do. The same thing as people that play, like, Mega Man X8, but listed as Mega Man X. My big brother's the fossil maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. Loves digging holes, too. He dug this hole by himself. You can have this, so you can dig holes just like my brother. Oh, cool, Team 28. Let's see, Pyro saying, speaking of something completely random, you ever end up playing a Link to the Super Metroid seed, 10th Doctor? That is a good question. And Inviso's saying, I'm seeing where Battle Kid is. School ends in 2 weeks for me, so I'm hoping to see Battle Kid soon. Okay, cool, cool. Huh. No fossils, eh? Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, you haven't done it yet, 10th Doctor, but you want to? Yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. I would do that, but I'm sure it would take me, like, I don't know, 10 hours or even more. Yeah, probably like 12 hours. I think it would take me 12 hours to beat Link to the Past combined with Super Metroid, and all the items are randomized between the two games. Sounds like a bit much. Oh, Team 05. Hi, Vinx, this is Ricky. I tried battling another trainer, but I lost. It was really disappointing. We'll see you again. Alright, later. Oh, and let's see. Legend was saying, I'm pretty sure they're referring to Bruno. He wasn't a fire trainer, but the ground subtyping is close enough for me. Oh, yeah? I think she's related to Bruno. Someone has to know. Let me look up Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia is gonna know who she's related to. Bulbapedia. Tell me about Lannery. Who is she related to? Before you tell me her, you know, relation's just a bunch of drunk traitors or something. No, this isn't Star Wars 8. They won't mislead me, I'm sure. Let's see. Relatives, Mr. Moore? Who's Mr. Moore? Let's see. Mr. Moore is an anime character who appeared in Poetry Commotion and Going Going Yon. He's Flannery's grandfather. Mr. Moore was the former Lava Ridge gym leader and used to be part of the Elite Four. He left the town to speak about poetry, blah 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 blah. Huh. Apparently it's a random person that isn't from the other games. They're only in the anime. Ah, fair enough. I'm cool with that. Yo, get on your bike. Uh-oh. Let's see, Pyrus is likely I've seen showcases of it, a race and a solo run, both for 5 hours. Oh, for the Link to the Past Super Metroid? Oh man. Yeah, no, I think it would take me 12 hours. Because yeah, if the average is like 5 hours for people that actually like speedrun those games, I don't speedrun Link to the Past, and I definitely don't speedrun Super Metroid. I've beaten Super Metroid 1 time in my whole life. Like, there's no way. 10th Doctor, can't tell you how much I want to get back to streaming a handful of PC miscellaneous games you're holding off until you can stream them. Oh, that's cool. And Pyro saying, that's why I'm thinking the only way they'd tournament that rando would have to be a co-op. I mean, not really. A lot of speedrunners speedrun both those games, or at least have a like vague understanding of them. Like, there's a lot of people that mainly stream Mega Man that also have like a basic understanding of both Link to the Past and Super Metroid. Like, I myself have a basic understanding of Link to the Past, as far as the randomizer goes, but I don't know Super Metroid. That is definitely the one I don't know. But one day. Biden says, oh, the anime rip? Any chance of me figuring that out on my own? I know, right? Because, like, they just tell us that, you know, the person was a member of the Elite Four, and so, you know, you're just going to think of the Elite Four from, like, you know, Kanto, Johto, maybe based off of Hoenn, but you assume it's a reference to, like, someone that you should already know, but nope, that is not the case. Not at all. The answer was Mr. Moore. So is that Flannery's last name? Or is that his first name, but they put a Mr. in front of it because it's a mistranslation? Because she's either... yeah, it's either a mistranslation or she's Flannery Moore. Yo, her Japanese name is really cute. Her Japanese name is Asuna. Asuna is such a good name, man. I really, really like that. I like Asuna. Yeah, I've heard that name before. What other characters are named Asuna? Oh yeah, Sword Art Online. Yeah, the main girl, she's Asuna. Are there any other Asunas besides her? Yeah, I knew I'd heard the name. Oh man, I can only find pictures of Asuna on Google. I can't find anything else. Barbrooch? Get out of here. Let's see, what if I put minus sword? Nope. Minus art. Minus online. Yeah, if you put the minus in front of it, it'll tell it like not to look up those words. Alright, let's minus Yuki, because her name is Yuki Asuna. Man, she is impossible to escape. Okay, I found someone. Who are you? Asuna Kageruzaka? I don't know what anime that is. Oh, Mega Drain? Yes, one Mega Drain, please. I don't need Absorb anymore. Flannery Moore rings a bell? Yeah, that could be something. I don't know. I'm sure I know another Asuna besides Sword Art Online. Right? Nah, there's definitely a few of them out there. Oh, wait. Is that a Naruto character? I don't know who that is. Apparently there's a Naruto character called Asuna, but I don't think I've ever seen that character. Maybe they're from the Bolt one? Let's see, what were we saying? No, the anime? Oh yeah, I already read that one. Pyro's saying they can speedrun it all they want. It just wouldn't be terrible interesting to watch for 4 hours in a round. And then in a best of 3 bracket? No thank you. In co-op, at least the 2 people teamed up and search more ground much faster. Well, that's not how it works. Like, they have to do it, like, it's a combined thing. Like, they can't both play it at the same time. If they did, though, that would be really cool. If someone could somehow make a ROM hack that allows you to use 2 different systems to play the same game, kind of, that would be really cool. And yo, Anura saying thanks! Yo, what's up, Anura? How can I help you? You seem to have something on your mind. Tell me what it is. I'll help you out if that is what you need, or if you're just trying to tell me something that you found out that is cool. That's cool too. Or maybe I'm the cool one. Maybe that's why you're excited. This is a messy room. Oh, hi! Hi, Anura. How are you doing, man? What are we doing? A marking system should be added to make Pokemon organization easier, blah 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 blah. This place is lame. How are we doing on HP? Yeah, we are doing just fine. I was saying thanks. That's how that works. Both players are playing the same seed at the same time, and they talk over Discord telling each other what they find. Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. Well, I mean, like, people already do that and just link to the past randomizer, you know, where, like, they'll be competing against each other, and you'll still have some people, like, it just depends on, like, who you're playing with. But yeah, there are definitely people that'll just be like, yeah, I found the Pegasus boots and this chest in this random spot, and they're like, oh, I never would have checked there. I wouldn't have checked there till way later. Thanks for letting me know, man. That'll save me some time. But, you know, that's, not that big a deal. To me, that's about as, that's on, like, the same level as just someone being like, yeah, I used this trick on the boss, and I lost a lot of time, and then the person can be like, oh, if I do that trick, and I pull it off, that's a pretty huge time save for me. But again, they'd have to, you know, actually be able to perform. You know, Super Sinclair saying, not that it would change a whole lot, it wouldn't it be cool to have a compilation game of all 3 DKC games where you can play any of the Kongs in any game? That would be pretty cool. Because, like, I would love to be able to play as Donkey Kong in the later games and Dixie in the first one. It would be pretty interesting. And Nurse says, I'm good. Back from working at a Red Bull sponsored tourney this weekend. Never drank so much Red Bull. I don't know how I'm alive. Yo, be careful, man. Like, that's super duper cool that you're working at a Red Bull sponsored tournament. I don't know what the specifics are to that, but that sounds really interesting. But yeah, try not to drink too much Red Bull. That stuff is poison for the body. Again, I love, you know, all the things that Red Bull promotes. I'm not trying to hate on them too much. Because, yeah, they create opportunities for players, and I'm so happy about that. Pyro's saying, but then it would be a 2v2 competition, and the winner is if the team has a first place and at least third place time. First and fourth is a tie. More of what I was thinking is like if they literally made it into a Oh, this is my first encounter for this area, right? Is this my first encounter? Or was it something else? I was really invested in chat, so I don't really know. I'm gonna catch this Viper. If it turns out this isn't what I was supposed to catch, I'll just release it. Oh, you gotta paralyze me? Come on. Come on, man. Come on, buddy. You gotta do all that. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it'd be cool if it was actual simultaneous multiplayer, you know, the same way that, what's it called? Super Mario Brothers Wii, or New Super Mario Brothers Wii U, like those games, like everyone's playing at the same time. If they could do that in a way where one of them's in the Zelda world and one of them's in Super Metroid, and the person that's getting the items in Super Metroid unlocks that for the player in Zelda, that would be so cool. I don't know if that's possible at all, but if someone could figure out the magic for that... Oh, I forgot to name him. Gosh darn it! Goodbye, Viper. I don't plan on really using the Viper anyways. And Pyro's saying, oh, for sure, if they could program it like that, it'd be cool having 2 links around on the map. Because, yeah, they could do that too, right? Because, yeah, you can choose, like, if you want to go over to the world or not. You could have 2 links running around at the same time. It'd be like 4 swords, only with 2 of them. Well, if they can find the sword item anyways. That would be so interesting, man. That would be so much fun. But I imagine that would be really, 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 really hard, if not outright impossible to program. But, if someone can do it, I would play that so fast. So where are we at the Nuzlocke? We have beaten 3 of the gyms. We are trying to make our way to Flannery, but we have to do this quest first. Our Pokemon, we currently still have our Beautifly, we have our Breloom, Marshtomp, Rattata, Zigzagoon, and Minion, and a lovely, lovely Camerupt. We had a Myena earlier today, but I accidentally killed it. I was very impatient. It didn't have to die. It was not in a precarious situation at all. I was just like, I'm, you know, leech seated and burned and at low HP. I'm sure it'll be fine to stay in. Yo, Senpai's in here. What's up, Senpai? How you doing? Yo, I was in Senpai's stream last night because I couldn't fall asleep. Yeah, I was just watching her play some competitive Overwatch. It was pretty cool. You know, Pyro's saying, I'm sure if someone told me a couple of months ago if I thought it was possible to smash 2 SNES games together, to not only play them both, but to randomize their items between the 2 games, I would have said the same thing, but look where we are now. That's very true. It's very true, Pyro. If someone had told me about the Super Metroid Link to the Past thing, I wouldn't have believed in them. But, here it is. You know, Senpai saying, how's it going, y'all? Thanks for coming by. Yeah, not a problem. I mean, like, if someone's streaming, and I find myself awake at like 3 AM or whatever, or even 5 AM, sleep can be really tough some nights. But yeah, no, if I'm awake and you're streaming, I'll definitely be in there for sure. Woman says I need to go watch The Incredibles this week. Oh yeah, I need to watch that too. Or, well, yeah, The Incredibles 2. But, yeah, like, I love the first movie. The first Incredibles was so good. I can only imagine the second one would be pretty amazing as well. Nura says you can count on Senpai for those middle of the night streams. Yeah, man. Yo, Senpai, she doesn't sleep, so she just streams instead. And Super Sin Slayer was asking Senpai, saying, "Hi, how about that Smash Ultimate hype?" And she was saying, "A hype." Yo, you gotta be hyped for Smash Ultimate. I know I am. Like, it's a better Smash 4. It's better than Smash 4 in, like, every way. You can perform any action out of a dodge, which is just so huge for ground-based characters, like Donkey Kong, which, I mean, Donkey Kong's not, like, super ground-based, but he is a bit. And then, Little Mac as well. Because it's, like, it's so unfortunate. Because, like, it used to be, if you ran towards someone, you could only perform, like, 2 actions. You could dash grab or you could dash attack. I mean, some people have useful specials that they can use, but for the most part, your options are dash attack or dash grab. And then, like, I mean, yeah, some people will short hop into an aerial, but again, I'm talking about ground-based fighters. So, they only have those 2 options. But, what they would usually do, because, you know, those 2 options are so limited, is, like, people aren't just gonna stand there and let you grab them. And also, they'll just shield if you dash attack, and that's generally punishable. Like, there's some characters where it's not, but generally that's punishable. But, yeah, man, in this new game, like, Little Mac can literally run up to someone, and when they go to shield, instead of dash attacking, he can do his down-tilted forward smash, which has incredible shield stun. And, like, legit, they're stuck in shield. Again, I don't know what the shield damage is going to be like in Smash 5, but there's a good chance he'll just be popping shields left and right, dude. He could just be popping shields, and that would be really cool. Lomid saying, so there's an eggplant plant in your room, and it's about to bloom. You're excited? Yo, that's cool, man. Yo, I hope that works out. Yo, let's go, eggplant. Show me what's what. And Nura says, it's unfortunate that Incredibles 2 apparently has multiple epileptic segments. Hope it doesn't hold it back too much. Ah, that's not good. I saw what happened to that Porygon episode. And by I saw what happened, I mean, I've never seen that episode. It wasn't released in the US. Right? Yeah, I believe it was only the Japanese audience that was affected by that. And Super Sin Slayer is saying, so now players will actually have to have good footsies in Smash Ultimate? Oh, for sure. Because it's, I mean, like, obviously you needed good footsies in, like, Smash 4, but good footsies in Smash 4 were defensive only. Like, you couldn't aggressively have footsies. The only way to, like, really space in that game, I mean, yeah, you could perfect pivot, but, like, nobody perfect pivoted because it was, like, too hard. But outside of perfect pivoting, if you wanted to approach someone and use an attack, it just wasn't a thing. So if you wanted to space your attacks, you could retreat away, and when you turn around, it'll allow you to go into a tilt or a smash attack, but that's only useful if they're approaching into you. If you're approaching into them, you don't have those options. You would have to run through their character and turn around to be able to do that. Because yeah, there was a turnaround cancel. I don't remember if that's what it was called. But yeah, you could turn around cancel a dash into side tilt or side smash, but that was it, man. It was so limited. And yo, Drab saying dash out of dash? Yo, gotta dash out of your dash. It's so important. Which, speaking of dashing out of dashing, people are saying that dash dancing, where you literally are dashing out of your dash, is like way better in Smash 5 than it was in Smash Ultimate. Because, like, I've been hearing conflicting things, though. Like, at first I heard dash dancing's very useless, and now I'm hearing dash dancing's really good. And then, you know, obviously the game's still in development, and it sounds like the developers are really listening to competitive players, and we had so many competitive players there. A lot of people were able to say things to Sakurai about the game. Not all of them went super in-depth, but still, you know, the messages were there. So I'm hopeful, man. Like, this could be the most aggressive version of Smash Brothers we've had since Melee. So that would be really cool. Wait, what's up? The top donation? Holy, wait, is that a 5 or a $sign? Oh, the top donation? Yeah, it's currently $70. Because yeah, like, it wasn't all in one go. Controlius donated $20 when I beat Pokemon Gold, like, to celebrate, you know, beating the game. Did I already fight a Zubat here? I think I fought a Zubat here. I'm not catching a Zubat, I don't care. If I already lost my encounter, that's fine. I'm not catching a stupid Zubat. I really need to pay more attention to my Nuzlocke, man. I throw so many of my catches away. You said it said 570, not 70? You're like, dang? Yeah, no, you didn't throw $570 at me. You did $20 and then $50. Cause yeah, that $50 is what I was telling you about when, like, we were talking about Smash Brothers, and I was saying that, the new, or we were talking about the stages, and I was saying, yeah, I really love, Forside. That was in Melee, and then New Pork City was a Brawl stage I went to a lot, and he was like, whoa. You know, New Pork City was a Melee stage, and the other one was, vice versa. And I was like, no. That is completely wrong. It's like, yo, I'm so confident in how I feel. I would bet $50 New Pork City is a Brawl stage. He agreed to that, and then he looked it up himself, and he was like, you're right, Vince. Here's $50. We take those. We do take those. Not everybody's willing to bet $50. Pretty cool. Yo, you're interested in all the new characters, Senpai? Let's see. You're interested in Inklings, Ice Climbers, ew, Ice Climbers. Waiting for Banjo-Kazooie to be added? Yo, that's not gonna happen. Senpai saying, oh yeah, lol, you told me about that. Here's the $50. Yup, exactly. Oh, did I need to talk to that scientist that was up there? I don't think I talked to him. I don't know, I think just fighting or talking to Team Aqua was good enough. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get to the top of the mountain. Oh man, Senpai, you're very silly. Alright, so we get to catch another Pokemon. We're on Route 115. Oh wait. This is... going all the way back, guys. I don't want to be here. Oh well. Let me fight these Pokemon, get some XP. Icy should be fine if Infinites are dead. Yeah, it does appear that Infinites are going to be dead for Ice Climbers. Because, like, Nana goes into inactive states during certain situations. Like, when you grab with Ice Climbers, the other one will just, like, clap. Like, they're just applauding, you know, the grab or whatever. And then, if, in certain negative states, like, for instance, when Kirby is inhaling Popo, Nana, like, freaks out, like, she starts panicking, but she's not, like, performing any actions, which is, you know, completely different than how the Ice Climbers used to be. It used to be that, the Ice Climbers were a lot like Rosalina and Luma, where, like, you could grab Rosalina, and then Luma would punch you in the face for grabbing her. So, you know, the Ice Climbers used to be able to do the same thing. It's like, what? Are you grabbing my boy? And then she would just hit you with the hammer, man. She wasn't down for that. But now she just panics. And I assume it's like, you know, the same as Melee, where you could like, or not Melee, but Brawl, where you could switch between the two. Like you could be either Nana or Popo. So I think he'll do the same thing, where he'll either cheer or just panic. And Nura says, I'm so excited for Battlefield mode, Pokemon Stadium 2. Yeah, that should look pretty cool. That should look pretty cool. But yo, man, I'm just super looking forward to all these new legal stages. I mean, I think it'll make the meta more difficult for Little Mac. It's like, on the one hand, there'll be more stages that are good for him, but there'll also be a lot of stages that aren't good for him. And you can only strike so many stages, right? So, if I'm playing against the character and it's like, I literally can't do anything to them if they go into the, if they go into a platform, then that's pretty much GG. Because, like, I can't strike every platform stage. There's just gonna be too many of them. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yo, Drab saying give it 6 months after release. All the Omegas will be banned because the grass makes 6% different dust clouds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, man, like, the Smash community, like, obviously, you know, I'm a member, but I'm speaking more broadly. The Smash community tends to ban things very, very quickly. Anything that's not like super vanilla, man, they're like, nah, we don't want to do this. Like Fragate Orphean, right? Like I'm thinking that's going to be a legal stage, but I don't know, man, because Fragate Orphean for a very long period of time used to be legal in competitive Brawl, and the stage literally turns upside down, you know? But now you can actually turn that off. You can turn off the it turning upside down. So I would think like, yeah, we're good now, right? Doesn't even turn upside down. But I don't know, it'll be like, that platform moves up and down, that's no good. And it's like Fountain of Dreams has moving platforms, but, and so does Town and City, but I don't know. We might come up with some excuse why it shouldn't be illegal. How am I gonna fight this psychic Pokemon? J-Globes, maybe? Smash community track record has you scared? Yeah, no, that's perfectly understandable. Let me use Morning Sun, I can heal, I forgot about that. Drabsane can't turn off inability, ledge grab, right side of Frygate, still banned? Huh? But you know, you can grab all the ledges now, because it used to be like, if the platform moved, it could be like really weird when it came to grabbing ledges, but from watching the gameplay at the presentation, you can just grab all the ledges. Like, it's, you know, there's no weird stuff, it just looked nice and smooth, I like that a lot. And let's see, Legend says a Marth hard outplays Rosaluma. Shield broken, Mars charging forward smash, Luma hits Marth in the face, Rosalina gets away scot-free. Yeah, that sounds about right, that's how it would go. And yo, Foretold Legends is in here, saying, yo Vinx, get good on the game you're listed under. It says you're playing Ultra Sumo and not Emerald. Yeah man, that's what all the like super cool Pokemon Twitch streamers do, man. They just list themselves as the newest game. And I was like, alright, let me do that too. Let me also do that. I'm curious what the discoverability is like if I do that. So, we'll see. I'm gonna check the numbers when I finish streaming and see if it has like a difference at all. I'm curious. Now, Drive was saying the right ledge on Frygate, the moving part was completely ungrabbable. Maybe they changed it for Smash 5? Yeah, it's completely grabbable. Because in Smash 4, or in Brawl, like that just wasn't a thing. It was like, okay, I can't grab the ledge. But in Smash 5, like in the tournament they were doing, the Invitational, they grabbed that ledge multiple times. So that was really cool. And Nura says right now they're saying they don't want to spend 20 minutes just to strike stages. Yeah, nah, man. Nah. I can see people being really salty about that. Because, like, stage striking, like, can already, like, take up quite a bit of time in tournaments. And Smash 4 has, like, 5 legal stages in most regions, so... I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, like, Project M has, a lot of stages you have to strike. Bean Jr. says, is this really Ultra Sun and Moon? This looks a lot like the same game as yesterday. This is absolutely, definitely Ultra Sun and Moon, right? Because, like, the Moon's out right now, and it's really, really Ultra. I'm telling you, the Moon is so Ultra right now. So, and I'm playing Pokemon, so there you go. Pokemon, Ultra Moon. Bam. And then Foretold says, I like how Bowserside and people equivalent to Bowsersiding don't get priority on the suicide kill anymore. Yeah, no, they nerfed that in Smash 4. Because yeah, when Smash 4 first came out, Bowser and Ganon would always win, but then after the patches, Bowser and Ganon always lose. So yeah, you can only Bowserside or Ganonside or whatever if you have stock advantage. Which again, the other person can control the movement of that. I didn't fought this guy yet? Oh, okay, let's fight these baby Pokemon real quick. But yeah, nah. Like, if they're on, you know, if they're a stock up, they should have higher damage than you. So if they try to knock you off the stage, you can just push them back onto the stage. Drub saying, need to get stage striking built into the game, it'll go way faster. Oh, Project M can get away with it? Yes. If it was built into the game, it would be super fast. But even if it's not, they better not be banning a bunch of stages just because it's like, I don't want to strike too many stages. That's dumb. That's super dumb, man. It's like, I've been so tired of the small stage list in Smash 4. It's just so repetitive, so dumb, because like I think a couple more stages should be legal, and have been legal in the past. But yeah, no, with this Smash 5, it's so much more legit, man. You just turn the hazards off. No hazards. So there's gonna be a lot of viable stages. Super viable. But yeah, without a doubt, if like we still have the same community leaders as we had in Smash 4, we're going to see like almost every stage legal when the game first comes out. Like most of the stages, unless they're super janky, most of the stages are going to be legal. And then, you know, we'll refine it as we continue to play the game. We'll figure it out. Ganon still wins if he grabs you off stage, but Bowser loses? Oh, does Ganon still have that? I thought he got nerfed out of it. I could have sworn he got nerfed in that he only wins against certain characters. Like, I think against Charizard or whatever. Because, like, literally the game is just, like, looking for, like, who's hitting the bottom first, right? And, like, that person dies. And generally, Ganon would be the one, because I think they pop out of the thing when they hit the bottom of the blast zone. But certain characters still die, because they're just so big. Like, even though they pop out, they still fall through before Ganondorf does. I don't think Ganondorf 100% wins all the time. I don't think so. Super Sin Slayer says, right now, I believe in 10 legal stages, FD, Battlefield, Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Island, Frygate Orpheon, Counterpick, Dreamland, Lilac Cruise, Pokemon Stadium, Smashville, and Town and City. Pokemon Stadium 2 would also be legal, wouldn't it? I'm trying to remember. Or no, I guess Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2 with the hazards off are like the same stage, aren't they? No, I think they're the same stage. Like, I've never compared them, like, one for one, but I think they would be the same. And then, I'm hoping Fountain of Dreams comes back. Fountain of Dreams should be legal, too. Without a doubt. Like, obviously, we're gonna get, Dreamland in there as well. Maybe not the one with the bombs? Let's see. Bean Jr. saying I bet people will start calling the new Smash 278 when it comes out? Why 278? Where's that number from? And Nura says, give me Wily Castle or give me death. Yeah, Wily Castle should be legal. It's if you turn the hazards off, it's just a stage with platforms. There's no RNG or anything. Like, even if a stage has slight RNG, like, that's not that bad. Like, the cloud that, you know, continually goes around, and, like, Shy Guys that pop up on the stage that can get in the way of attacks, that's never stopped a stage from being legal before. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, same thing with the ducks on Duck Hunt, which, again, Duck Hunt isn't always legal. It depends on the region. But yeah, normally Duck Hunt stage is like banned not because of yeah, it's like one or two mindsets. Like one mindset for banning Duck Hunt is just the number of like flat stages to platform stages. The ratio's not right, and we want to have a certain stage strike, you know, situation going on. And then the other one is like they're worried about Little Mac and Ganondorf and Dr. Mario getting platform camped on the tree because none of them, I believe, in their normal jumps can get to like the first branch of the tree. I think they have to use like their special attack or something to get up there. It's pretty silly. It's just their jump heights are so tiny. So, like, if you camp it right, if like both players are like at an even level, they should always lose. Should always lose. Super Senslayer says, without hazards, there's more stages under consideration. Fountain of Dreams in HD would be glorious. Oh, for sure, man. Gotta do that. And I'm burned. Why do you gotta burn me, man? Why you gotta do all that? Because it would be the 278th Smash by the time it comes out? Why do you think that? It's coming out December 7th. It's not that long. It's not like Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, dude. Because, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out when I was, like, starting high school. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, and it's been years. It's been over a decade longer, hasn't it? Oh my goodness. Who am I switching to? It's a Machop. Okay, yeah, let's bring in J-Globes. Bean Jr. says there should be a new mode in Smash called Tryhard Mode. Can only pick Fox, no items, final destination. Yo, that's like such a meme, right? Like, I went to a tournament once, back when I was in Australia, and I went there to play Brawl. Smash 4 wasn't out yet at the time. Yeah, I was playing in the Brawl tournament, but there was a Melee tournament also taking place nearby, and so they had a bunch of Melee setups, and they weren't using one of the setups. Like, there was like a cooldown period at the time, so me and another Brawl player, we got on there. We both chose Fox. We did Final Destination, but it was coin mode. And yeah, we just played that, man. Yo, people got so triggered watching Melee players, you know, them looking at what we were doing, seeing their reactions. It was so much fun. So much fun. And like, I'm not trying to trash Melee or anything. I think Melee's a really cool game competitively. I love watching the tournaments of it. But I still like to make my jokes. Let's see, Legend was saying usually Bowser dies first, but I have a YouTube video of showing that if you hit that grab right next to the side of Blast Zones, go to sudden death in a last lock situation. Yeah, it really does depend. Like, Bowser also doesn't 100% lose every single time. Same as Ganondorf, I believe. And then, Legend saying Mac and Ganon physically can't get up the tree with jumps. You think Doc can? Yeah, I'm not 100% on Dr. Mario, but I remember someone, like, saying they wanted to ban it because of Dr. Mario. So I would assume Dr. Mario could not. But I've never tested it. I don't play Dr. Mario. No, sir. Think Melee's faster paced? It is. It's not really like a, you know, there's no one's guessing too much about that. It's mostly just a fact. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've already caught a Pokemon on this route, so I'll let that Geodude go. Yeah, are these technically different routes? Let me see. Route 11, yeah, it's all Route 11, okay. I've already caught a Pokemon there. Come on. Super Saiyan Slayer says, Melee players be like Swift Rage, you and your friends be like, yeah, no man. No, that's what, Ellie Giggle? Yeah. It was really funny, man. It was really, really funny to see those reactions. They would just, oh man. They would just look at us like we were aliens. They didn't understand what was going on. They're like, what is this? It's Smash Brothers. It's Smash Brothers Melee. Look at us. We're all super competitive. Look at me go. Yeah, I'm Fox. Shine, shine, shine. Down air up smash. It's a me. It's a me Fox. You know, the Melee top tier. Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing these coins real quick. Just grabbing these coins real quick. Bean Jr. saying, so I got the Splatoon 2 bundle the other day. You're already on Sector 3? Yo, nice, man. Yeah, I saw you posting about Splatoon 2 the other day. Seemed pretty happy in your purchase. Alright, here we go, guys. It's time to fight the evil team. Which one am I fighting? Oh, it looks like I'll be fighting Magma. Oh, thanks. Should have guessed you showed up. See for yourself what the fanatics of Team Magma are up to. Trying to inject the stolen meteorite's power into the volcano. Doing something like that will cause the volcano's eruption. Well, that's dumb. Why would they do that? And why is he fighting all this Pokemon by himself? Well, if I'm fighting Magma, that means they're going to be throwing Fire Tap Pokemon at me. I guess I'll try to use Vex for it? I think he can do it. Meteorites pack amazing power! That annoying Team Aqua, they always mess with our plans. They're not mess with us. Trying to awaken that thing for the benefit of everyone. What, the volcano? Team Magma, they're Team Aqua. Totally annoys me that they use a name like ours. Team Aqua, they're Team Magma. Burns me up that they'd use such a confusing name. Is it confusing? Darn, Team Magma outnumbers us. Can't keep up with them. Yeah, douse them in fire. Douse? Fire? For more land, I'd be able to get a big house of my own. Going to build it on hardened lava. Oh man, these people are crazy. What about the town right underneath the volcano. What about those people? You gotta think about them. You can't just be like, yeah, more land! Volcanoes make land! That's only good! No, you would literally, you know, destroy the town right underneath the volcano. Like, come on, have some consideration for people around you. Let's see, Legend was saying, I've had Smash 4 for nearly its entire lifespan. You haven't played a single coin mode match. Probably staying that way for all eternity, because coin mode is terrible even for casuals. Yo man, I'm not a huge fan of coin battles. Like, I've literally done coin battles twice in my life. Once was, like in high school, it was in a Melee tournament. And yeah, people were like goofing around, so I was like, oh wait, actually no, it wasn't Melee, it was Brawl. And yeah, people were just goofing around, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just goof around too. I want to play the video game, I don't want to be left out. So I played, even though I don't like coin battles. And then, yeah, I did it at that tournament just as a joke. It was really funny to me. Now, let's see. Bean Jr. saying I love the Octo Canyon soundtracks between the different areas. I haven't heard any of the music. I'm told it's pretty good, though. Legend saying I like Smash Tour for challenging yourself to use different characters. It was bad, but I think coin mode is worse. No, I would rather play coin mode than Smash Tour. If you can unlock Pac-Land by playing coin battle, like maybe 2 times, that would be so fast, because, oh my goodness. That stupid mode took 15 years to go through. Oh, it was so annoying. Super annoying. Like, for me, if they, want me to use multiple characters, I would much rather do Subspace Emissary. That was way more interesting than Smash Tour. Such a waste of my time. Very uninteresting. Team Magma and Aqua aren't too considerate. They're really not. And Ben saying, hey Vinx, you think that if I released a demo of my game, you would play it? Or would you rather play the full release? It depends on how sizable the demo was. If it was like, I want to say like a 2-hour demo, I'd be down to try that out. But if it's like really tiny, I'd rather wait till it was something that had like more meat on the bones, you know? And Bean Jr. saying, yeah, the music gets darker and more intense as you move forward in the game. That's cool. I can 100% dig that. That sounds super cool. Ow! Zubat, please. Come on, man. Don't hit me so hard. Alright. Oh man, here we go, guys. I get to go fight. The leader. Hopefully we don't randomly game over here. I don't think we will, because like our Pokemon are pretty leveled. The power contained in the meteorite. By amplifying its power with this machine, Mount Chimney's volcanic activity will instantly intensify. Its energy will grow deep inside the crater end. Who are you? I'd heard Archie bemoaning a child who's been meddling in Team Aqua's affairs. It must be you, he meant. So you're thinking of interfering with us, Team Magma? Now you listen. Long ago, living things used the land to live and grow. That is why land is all important. It is the cradle of all. That is why Team Magma is dedicated to the expansion of the landmass. It is for further advancement of humankind and Pokemon. For that, we need the power of what sleeps within this mountain. Oh, there was no need for you to learn that much. But no matter, I'll teach you the consequences of meddling in our grand design. You say that. You say that, but let's see if you hold up. Alright, level 24 Myena. I think that's a pretty good opening. Intimidate, that's going to reduce the power of my ground type attacks. I still have Ember though, so we'll open up with that. He wants to use Sand Attack, because he's a really rude dude. Missed turn 1, feels bad. Oh wow, that bite really hurt. If he crits me, I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch here to Controlius. Oh, he withdrew on the same turn I did. I didn't expect that. Hello, Camerupt. Ya fire-type Pokemon? That was not what I was looking forward to. Let's go ahead and double swap to Tin Swampert. Let's see, Mud... Yeah, let's do Mud Shot here. No, I should have done just the Water Gun. I don't know. Super Sense Slayer saying, insert Choco Conroy's Inspector Gadget-inspired Maxi voice? Why? Ugh! No! No! That's... No! Why Magnitude 9, dude? That's game! There's no way! What? What? Really? Oh man, that is so unlucky. Magnitude 9, dude. Magnitude level 9. Critical hits. Yo, GG, dude. GG. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be like that, man. I don't know if I can win this out. Let's go with the Mega Drain, maybe? And he's using a Super Potion. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Rip? Yeah, this is super rip, dude. This is super rip. There's no coming back, man. It's not gonna happen. You know, maybe I'll get some flinches. That is an Ember. That hurts really bad. Not dead or burned. That's cool. Is that the run? It very, very likely could be. It depends on what his next Pokemon is. Oh, is trying to learn Counter? I'm not learning that garbage move. Oh, I lost my starter, dude. One of my strongest Pokemon is now just gone. Feels really bad. I was going to use that to fight Flannery, but not an option anymore. Alright, my Ina. Yeah, the Intimidate. Let me go with the Stun Spore. Give myself the highest chances possible. Alright, he's paralyzed, that's good. Yeah, let's do Jake Lobes. Cause yeah, my attack's not high enough. I'm not gonna beat him. Right, there's a bite. Kinda hurts, but we're good. A Mega Drain, so I can heal off of that. That did no damage. But he's paralyzed, that's good. The Gust. Yo, that Magnitude was just hot garbage, man. Hot garbage. Alright, we got the crit. My Ina's done. But I lost my starter, dude. Lost my starter, man. That really, really, really is unfortunate. Let me think. Is Mudshot's what? 55? Base power? Oh yeah, 55 plus stab. That's what, like slightly more than 75? 75 times 2, so it's slightly over 150 power, versus Water Gun, which is 40-60, which would have been, what, 120, 240? Yeah, nah, it would have been better to use Water Gun there. If I would have used Water Gun, I would have been fine, but I didn't use Water Gun. I was like, Mudshot will get the job done. I wasn't expecting a Magnitude 9 and for it to crit me. It's like, I was at full HP. I shouldn't have died, man. I shouldn't have died. So dumb. So dumb. Oh, he's not gonna fight me? What are you doing here? Am I doing a place like this? Business is of yours. I'm just curious. Like, I just defeated your team leader, so get out of here. Get out of here. Shoo. My heart is so empty, dude. My heart is so empty. My starter is gone. My starter is gone. I don't usually lose my starter in a Nuzlocke. The few times I do, that's usually the end of the game. I don't usually get to carry on, but we only lost the one Pokemon. We were able to knock out that thing. Stupid Camerupt. We have to fight another Camerupt, dude. We have to fight another Camerupt, because that's what, what's-her-face has. Flannery. Flannery has a Camerupt. She has a... what is it? I think she has Slugma as her first Pokemon. Yeah, I think it's Slugma, Numel, Camerupt, and then she finishes off with Torkoal. They all have Sunny Day. Yeah, they all have Sunny Day. 2 of them are Fire Ground, 2 of them are Pure Fire. Invisor says, Vinx, my heart is so empty too, but that's from being single for too long. Hey man, I've been single for like, what, 4 years now? I'm cool with that. Invisor says, isn't Mach Punch super effective against Camerupt? Nah. It's not rock type, it's just ground type. Fire ground. But yo, give me one sec, guys. I will be right back.